Howdy, everyone. It's whatever today is. Monday. How's everyone doing? Hope everyone is doing well. Is this proof that Paul watches the Egg Balls? I haven't watched him do it. I follow him, so I've seen a little bit of it. I watched RT Games one as well. It just looked really fun. How's everyone doing? Hope everyone's doing well. The stream's bitrate is currently lower than recommended. Uh-oh. Why is it so low? Bitrate, why is my bitrate like half of what it's meant to be? Alright. What's happened here? Hello. Help, Oh, yeah, it's like massively low. What the fuck? Let's stop that. A lot more. Oh god, not that many. Jesus Christ. Whoa, slow down. Okay, apply. Alright. Hello. How do you feel about table subtitles revealing your face? I don't care. I didn't realise they did. Did they? I haven't seen it. Was on their Instagram or something? I don't care. My face has been in 3 videos already, so don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I didn't realize I'd been sniped. Jim SSP, thank you for following. Let me go have a look. Yeah, I was trying to adjust some stuff today, and I guess it just undid the changes I did, and now it's reset it to some default. I'm hoping that it's going to fix itself. There we go. Excellent connection. Excellent connection. Anyway, how are you all doing? And Jira, thank you for following over on Twitch as well. Yeah, I didn't realize they did a thing. For sure. If you have a link to it, I'll put it in Discord. They had a short sit Chloe in their tournament the other week. Ah, okay. Well, I'm a bald guy with a beard. I mean, it's not that exciting. Love you, videos. Thank you very much. Nice to see your 2D self again. Yes. Yeah, my holiday was good, thank you. And thank you again for the tasty meal, even though you defeated me by 1 bloody point. The video promised me 6 skater models. No, not it. Yeah, at some point I might do that. I need to actually build skater models first. This is going to be you haven't seen the game Trick Shot Simulator. I figured I would just you know, chuck some stuff, try to do some trick shots. It looks fun, and talk about Warhammer, about channel stuff, about the Screaming Ravens, answering any questions about that. Because yeah, obviously I've not streamed since the tournament, and I'm now at another tournament.
Yo, I bought my first model.
Hell yeah.
Assassin.
Awesome. Thank you very much for the super chat as well. Amma Yasa? I don't know. Thank you very much for the super chat. Awesome. Hope you build and paint that up. That sounds really cool. Yes, I've got another tournament coming up. I'm going to the South Coast Super Major in a couple of weeks because I went mad and went, hey, the South Coast Super Major is soon, and otherwise I'll have to wait till next year to go to one that's relatively close to me. So I decided to go for it. So I'll be going there with the Screaming Raven. Slightly different list. It's kind of like the halfway point between the 2 lists I've already tried. And that's about it. If you had to guess how many models you think it would take out of a slingshot to break a Zeta of a car. The Zeta of a car would take a lot. I think the Zeta of a car could hold it to a lot. It's mostly, I think it would be the falling over that would be the problem. Yeah, I did not really. Yeah, if you got the clip of the tournament, I'd like to see that just because it might be useful to put into the video, to be honest. Yeah, so this week won't be the tournament recap video because I've got a few other things I need to do, plus the paint jam, plus something else. What was it? Something else? Paint jam, a couple of other things. Yeah, which means I don't really have time to do the whole, because that's going to be a big video. So that's going to be fun. So that'll probably be next week. This week I've got a slightly different video, hopefully coming out, that I've done the audio for. Paint Jam starts on Thursday. Everyone is ready to be involved. You'll see the theme on that on Thursday, just before the stream. We also it's a Boltris Go to UKTC tournament. I've allegedly not on the wrong. That's fair enough. I've not heard any issues, as far as I know, but I've not really looked into it. It was just the closest one, and it's what I've heard about, so. How do you feel like the new Death Guard Lord of Poxes model that got leaked? The one I got leaked, I think, looked pretty cool, if I remember. Oh, also this week, we'll have another hot take stream on Thursday. And what else? There's one more thing. Yes, if you want to submit your piles of shame and your hobby spaces / rooms for review, I will do that as well. Hooray! There's a link on. There's a section in the Discord for that. Hopefully this will work. Game. So I loaded this up just to like you played for like a minute, just to get the all this stuff right. I don't think there's any music, so I can just skip this. So let's just do this. And if you've got any questions, you can chuck them at me, because we just have to do that and try and get it. You got to try to get it to the. Man, thank you for the 3 months on Twitch with the Prime. Thank you very much.
Hope all is well. Just popping in for a quick hello because work is busy.
That's fair enough.
I hope today goes well for you. Thumbs up emoji.
Thumbs up emoji. Well, thank you very much for the 3 months. So, man, thank you for stopping by. Hope your day doesn't remain too busy. You get a bit of time to relax whilst I skitter these bloody marbles across the table. Oh, close. I think I'm probably going a bit quick. So how you roll your dice? Pretty much, I just yeet them across the table as fast as possible. Yeah, so my list for the for my next tournament is very slightly different. So I removed a bunch of stuff from the first list to make. Wait, if you saw the video, you saw the video.
Oh. 2 months? That's the same number of wounds that Sanguinary Guard had taken at the end of that game.
Alright.
Sneering face emoji.
Thank you, Razio, for the 2 months. Thank you very much. Yes, you're bloody Sanguinary Guard, man. How do you feel about Tau? I think Tau are pretty cool. I quite like Tau. I have no problems with it. Yeah, so that list I took to the TT place did not do well. To be fair, I played against 2 armies that I had no idea how they worked. New Eldar are very scary, to be honest. And Votan are really cool. I really like Votan. I played against Ben, who I think has been on Tabletop Tactics channel before. Really, really nice guy. Told me everything I need to know about that. Turns out, I'm bad at the game, and also Votan are. I knew that Honky Tonk was like scary, but I didn't realize that their Terminators were actually way more scary. I run in the US, my playgroup bought a set and split it. I'm getting more Tyranids to Votan. Hell yeah! Entry rival to my Votan. Yeah, like Votan are scary, man. They're really cool. I quite like how they play. It was one of the ones where I got like, man, I kind of want to put a Votan army now, because no one else of my friend group down here plays it, so it might be quite a unique one to try. I did hear it was going to be a balance update this week, which is kind of annoying. I didn't realize there were rumors about it, but I guess it makes sense because obviously it's like around now it would normally come out, because the list like tomorrow I find out. Or no, tomorrow I can submit my list for the Super Major. But, obviously, if things change, I have to, like, resubmit it. And the lock-in is, like, the Sunday, so if it comes out before then, they will use the new rules. So we'll see. That is a really annoying ticking sound when it falls off the off the back. Just hope you never face me on a casual tabletop. I play dumb ledger stuff. Hey, if what are they called? Centurions ever go to Legends, then I'll be playing dumb Legend stuff too. But they won't, because everyone knows who I am, apparently, according to that Autospec Tactics post, which is very funny. Oh, I should also do the whole... I forgot to do the whole shtick I usually do. The whole YouTube... I've forgotten how to stream, so I've forgotten to do the whole YouTuber thing of like the stream if you like the stream to help something. Super chats are there to yell at me with text-to-speech. Become a member because you want to. The one thing I might do for the UKTC Wilburino, thank you for following. One thing I might do for the super majors, I might do like a members exclusive like vlog. I've never done a vlog before. It might be quite a fun thing to like talk. So I'm going on my own. This is the first tournament I'm going to without Steve. So I'll actually be able to use my own bloody car, which is quite nice. Just wait until after Wednesday. Yeah, I suppose I should wait till then, shouldn't I? Any tips for new player that's joined a crusade? Have fun. Find the most broken combo you can, because it's very silly and you won't have an opportunity to do it in normal games. No. That looks pretty good. Gulliman is going to get so hard. Gulliman is going to get so hard. I assume meant Gulliman is going to get nerfed so hard, but... Any hints on the Paint Jam theme? Nope. You will get the Paint Jam theme when it's released. I will not spoil it. Who's gonna get to be smug about your Tech Marine? I mean, he can still be smug in spirit. I can keep a tally of how many people like the Tech Marine the most, and I'll just show him that. Remember to sit down at the tournament because you have old man legs? No, I did not really sit down at the tournament apart from lunch, which was a mistake. But I walked around a lot more. Eldor broken with battle focus. I hear straight up 6 powerful movement. Yeah, so I played against the Aspect one, the Aspect attachment. It seemed pretty good. Jurenicus, thank you for following. What's your opinion on the strat I came up with? Cannon wagon, lifter wagon, battle wagon, escorted by a mech, big mech on warbike. All of those mechs can give +1 to hit. Cannon wagon, lifter wagon, battle wagon, escorted by a mech, big mech on warbike, and mecha dread. All those mechs can give +1 to hit. I don't quite understand it, but I guess it basically means, because I don't know orcs that well. If all of those things are escorted by any of those things, the mech can give... Is it just like an aura of +1 to hit and D3 wounds? Like, you give the strat to the mech and anything around the mech gets that. That sounds alright. I have a 2k list of Gal that I'm getting through painting process for. Each individual structure takes 5.5 hours. Jesus Christ. But they're also to paint. New sculpts are really good. Yeah, I mean, that is the one thing with armies like that. They take a long time to paint. I had to do a bit of painting. I couldn't take my bikes because I just didn't have time to paint them. I did finish my Judicia. It's the one thing I don't think I've taken any photos of yet. I should probably take photos of. No, the mechs can buff a specific unit. Oh, right, so it's just like if something's next to a mech, that mech buffs one of those units. Gotcha. I mean, that sounds like a fun strat. The new Food Lord models are super cool. Yeah, they are. The guy I played against had the Lycus model, which is really cool. And also very scary. My Pulses Battle friend has been feeling the lack of miracle dice. Yeah, to be fair, actually, the person who won the Tabletop Tactics tournament was playing Sisters. So they're not like they're not like, you know, they've got play. What do you do in this game? This. It's one of those repetitive like challenges that you can do over and over that I feel works well for me. There's a few different ones. That was good. No. You have to do it like, and basically you kind of click and roll the mouse. We might change over to a different one if this starts to go crazy. Bruce, got the rest of your Red Chapel Malifaux crew? Hell yeah. That's one thing, actually. I do need to buy more models soon. I have an idea. It's basically this week's video. I'll give you a preview of this week's video, because I'm nice. This week's video is basically talking about the Storm Raven and why I am probably going to drop it from the list. But in doing so, I'm going to create 2 new lists. One has the Stormraven dropship as the base. And the other has 18 Stormravens? Jesus Christ. 18 Centurions. So I do need to buy more Centurions. I need 2 more boxes of Centurions, and then probably another box of Centurions for... Oh, that was so close. Probably another box of Centurions for... because I want to do my Chapter Master, which is going to require Centurions. So I need 3 Centurion boxes, and I need a couple of others. So if you want to super chat or, you know, become a member to help me get that, please do so. Yeah, but my other list is going to be focused around the Stormraven. I feel basically the crux of the video is that the Stormraven, just having both the Stormraven drop thing and 12 Centurions doesn't work together, and they need to be separate. So I will still have a list with Stormraven. It just won't be in the same list as my 18 Centurions. Oh, close. Don't tell work I'm listening to you again. Okay, I won't. Basically, Lifter Wagon is great at making vehicles explode. The Cannon Wagon gives units... It hits Battle Shock and Bat Wagon locked. Alright. I mean, that sounds fine as a strat. Like, giving one of those a bit more buff, that sounds reasonable. How's everyone's going to go? It's going alright. I am throwing marbles. So far, not got it. Although... Oh, come on! Oh, it should have been it. Oh, we're just chatting about Stormravens, really? Come on. Nope. Wrong one. It has to go in the middle one, which is very annoying, because now that's in the way. I need to pick it away. For some reason, I thought this game, you'd have your own... you'd be able to make your own trick shots, but I guess we're just going to do this. You're ill? Oh, no. Oh, you were going to another tournament, weren't you, Raziel? Have you been to that one yet? And how did it go? Centurions are cool, but Vindicators are cooler. Disagree, unfortunately. Centurions are the best. And I need more of them. I do really want to try the 18 Centurion list, because I actually do think it might be quite good. But yeah, the sacrifice is no Stormraven. And no Brutalis, because it kind of goes there. But yeah, so I've now got a different list which has Stormraven as the main base. So it's I'm basically making even more stuff. I wish kit bashing. I wish kit bashing was so easy. I do need to do a kit. I need to. So yeah, one of the Centurion boxes I need to do, because I want to make my Chapter Master model, and I want there to be a Centurion mode, a jump pack mode. I want to do the diorama as well. There's like 3 different versions. So I need to obviously cut bits out. So having spare parts would be really nice. You can fit 13 2K. You can. I do have a list that I've made, which I probably will run on Tabletop Simulator at some point, which is just oops all Centurions. At some point, I will probably do some more Tabletop Simulator games. I actually have a game tomorrow. There's a friend of mine has been trying to get us to go to a local Warhammer club that he's been part of for his Lord of the Rings stuff, and I'm finally going to go after not fobbing him off. I was going to go, and then something came up. And finally, I can go. And I was like, hey, if any of those people want to play a game, I'm happy to. And someone has taken me up on the offer, so I'm going to be playing against Gene Stealer Cults for the first time. Clearly need a homebrew Centurion command squad. That would be funny. I do have ideas for... one of the videos coming out at some point. I've got a big list of when they're going to come out. Is... Oh, that's going to go off. Yeah. More Screaming Ravens custom units. And I've got a custom Centurion variant in there. Blade Guard Centurions. But they already do pretty well in melee, so... A valid disagreement, this means war. Alright, yeah, I'm starting more beef. I love starting beef. I've not had too many problems with kit bashing, but then it's only been like head swaps. I mean, my Blade Guard veterans are very kit bashed. Do you think the Battle Wagon variants should get Speed Freaks keyword for advance and shoot? What kind of stuff is Speed Freaks, right? It's like bikes, isn't it? I do think it might be interesting to do a, like maybe an enhancement or something, where because you got the mechs, right? Maybe have it so like like a Death Killer Wartrike boss can give the Speed Freaks keyword to something. I think that needs to be like, they need to, that's a avenue which I think GW can do more stuff with, where you have like you can give the keyword that gives you the stuff. Like it'd be really cool in it'd also be fucking broken, but for example in Vanguard Spearhead you can give an enhancement that allows you to give the Phobos keyword to a unit for a turn or a stratagem or something, which means that some of the Phobos stuff can interact with it more. Obviously, then you just give Devastating Centurions Phobos, and then suddenly they can move 6 inches, not d6, when they're charged, and you can then send 2 of them up into space, which becomes absurd. I don't want to start people. I want to start a War. A War is just like super beef, and that's what a War is. What's the funniest model? The Admech Stilt's pretty good. There's a lot of good Orc ones that are very funny. The one that the mech guy with the gun that's like hoovering up the grot is very good. More of that is needed. Super Silver Jr. Thank you for becoming a member. Thank you very much. That's a step of the way towards affording more Centurions. I also need to get 2 repulsors for my new list to work. Again, this is probably a list I'll try with Tabletop Simulator first. And I am taking my Storm Raven with the 12 Centurions to the Super Major because I haven't really got time to make anything else. So it's very, very similar list to what I've run before. But Super Junior, thank you very much. Oh. No. I find Voton as a whole funny. Yeah, they're pretty cool. 3 Centurions at a drop pod. I mean, that's kind of what the Storm Raven does, right? It's basically just a flying drop pod. That might be good, no. The thing is, I've obviously modeled this table to have, like, variation, so it wibbles. So it's kind of just, this is just luck of the draw, really, isn't it? Like, there's no speedrunning this. In particular, is there? Like, I don't think you can get good at this game. Maybe you can. I need to stop yeeting them so fast, though. Yeah, Thunderhawk Gunship would also be a fun one to run, but that's like 800 points. Ooh, very close. Yeah, that's the thing. If the Storm Raven gets nerfed again before the Super Major, I'm stuffed because I don't know where I'm going to save the points. Warhammer's announced the date. It's late this week. Yeah, I heard about the fact that they basically confirmed it's this week. It's either going to be Wednesday or Thursday. Obviously, we'll do a stream when it comes out. Maybe. Or we'll just do it in the next stream. I'd love to go South Coast Major, but for planning any more tourneys, I won't be married anymore. That's why I'm not quite married yet. I can still go to these tournaments. I also need to do my my Lancer as well at some point. There's a lot of fun things to do. And play Spearhead more. There's so much to do. Make more videos. And what am I doing? I'm flicking these flicking balls. Or shouldn't I say like that? I'm flicking marbles. Oh. Oh, not quite. That was a good shot though. Oh, replace it. Maybe I can use that one actually. If I can use that one to stop on the middle. Actually might be useful. No. Wonder if you could hit another marble just right to do the trick. Probably. That's what I was thinking there, right? Like, if you can get one stuck. Any plans for model review stream soon? Yes. As per the... For some reason, though, whenever I do the community post about what stream's coming up, they don't seem to actually appear. It's not on my end. But there is going to be one on Wednesday. Wednesday will be a model review stream. Wednesday, around this time. We should say this is Marvel mad. Is it certainly madness? You had to give Imperial Agents an army rule? I have no idea. I don't know Imperial Agents nearly well enough. Their assassins are cool. The army rule is if you only have Imperial Agents, then you can bring an extra assassin. I don't know. We get tasked to make a third Centurion. What does it do? Well, that's kind of what I've started working on. I have an idea for the Screaming Ravens Centurion Centurion type, which is essentially they have less movement, but they can deep strike and charge from deep strike. So the idea is they're essentially that I think I've got at the moment it's called like the Centurion Meteor Squad. They drop in, charge something, destroy it, and then are kind of there as like sentries. So you use them to like target a thing and then hold the ground and just make noise and soak up damage. That's what my idea is for the Screaming Raven ones currently. Obviously, you can then chuck that out of a Storm Raven, which plays into that. There's a few things you can do. Supposing it's mission based, so I would make a rule like Tyrannid deducting rule. Yeah, I guess that would make sense, right? Like, you choose an order, whether it's Xenos, Chaos, or just General Heretic, and then you just get bonuses against them. Maybe. Then you kind of like, you're just better against everything, because you would just choose the one you're against, I suppose. I don't know. So I can show my stuff to be reviewed. There is a channel on Discord. Preferably it's stuff that you've done recently, not like just everything you've ever done. It's in the completed tab. It's mostly for current projects. Again, just to reiterate, I am very far behind, so if you put anything in now, it won't be for a few months that it will get looked at. You're a bastard. Found your channel this week and have been inspired to start Chaos Knight 3 Abominant Tyrant with a harpoon. Tried to win like your Centurion list. Well, I'm glad I can be that bastard. That's very funny. Have you tried one-page rules? Yes, I've tried one-page rules. I enjoyed it when I played it. It's pretty good. There was a really I played a few games and I had a really weird rule interaction which made me kind of go eh. Maybe they've changed it since, but the leadership rules, or I guess the morale rules, basically made me win a game by losing a model. It was like if I roll a 1, I lose my entire Demon Prince, but that basically meant that by losing the Demon Prince, he couldn't kill the Demon Prince, which would have given him points. So it was actually beneficial for me to lose the Demon Prince, which was a bit silly. I also find that there's not as much flavor. And I know people say there's not much flavor in 10th, but I mean, one-page rules has I feel like has less flavor because they're so, you know, everything is kind of like Orcs light or Necrons light, if you see what I mean. They have it about right, but you can only do so much with a smaller rule set, you know. Hello, Dino Brady. Welcome back. Hello. Hope you're reviewing lots of Orcs because I traded my backlog space into Orcs. Nice. I'm sure I will be in a few months when I get around to them. Yeah, exactly. Every time I stream Pile of Shame, I get even more of them. Which is why October's going to be horrible.
Love the channel, but you're the reason I now have 4 Ogledorns out of spite.
Thank you very much for the super chat. And, yeah, horrible. You're a horrible person to have 4 Ogledorns. Speaking of, Steve, so the... Getting to the tournament was a nightmare. I never got his name, but there was someone who was going as well, and I helped him coordinate cars turning around. I think his name was Jason. I could be wrong. But if you're out there, hello, and you're very cool. Steve was going to go up against a guard army which had 2 Dawns, but because we were late, they rearranged a few things. So obviously, like just before the tournament, I had a stream where I was talking about, oh, I'm going to play against these Tyranids. I never played against them in the end. I played against Votan instead. Oh, it was in the way. It would have gone in, I think. But Steve then ended up playing against the person who beat me last time, Archie, who had bought 4 Rogaldons. But Steve managed to win that game. It was very close. Steve did well. Steve went 2-1, which was good for him. Good for you, Steve. Fuck off. Someone mentioned orcs. Yes, someone has a lot of orcs. Who was it? It was Dark Knight Pretty, in fact. The person above you. They have orcs. Damn it. Get out of there. Oh, alright. Dawns are just rude. That's all I'm saying is Dawn's rude. But in the end, Archie managed to beat Steve on the leaderboard by like 1 place. So now Archie is both of our nemesises. Get out of the way. Which is also very funny. Oh, is this thing bloody frozen again? Hang on a sec. There we go. I'm gonna buy a Rogaldorn and turn it into a truck. See that? Now that's the good use for a Rogaldorn. Who else did Steve play against? Haha, I played against you. And you lamented too hard for it because you didn't lament it hard enough for me. Oh,
which
close.
army do you hate facing the most in 40k?
Thank you again for the super chat. So far I've not had guard, I guess, but only because it's funny to say guard. I think guard are annoying because they hurt me and I'm not very good against them because I'm just a bad player. I've not really had any poor experiences. Eldar, I don't know how to play against Eldar. That's a different thing. Like when I played against the Eldar player at the TT place, I was just like, I've got not a fucking clue. They just seem to do stuff, and I was like, okay. Like they can like move a million miles an hour. They can get like, oh, you went in and then you fell out. Oh, that was close. You know, they do a lot of stuff, and I was like, okay. They were like in my face turn 2, and I had a few unfortunate charges. I did just because it was, 1, it was funny, and 2, I think it was probably the right thing to do. I did kick a wave serb to death with the ballistas. I think had I not done that, he would have just killed it. Why is it they go into the other holes of the 5 way more easily than the center? That's just rude. Gork or Mork? Probably Mork. Or maybe Gork. I'm blaming Lawrence for lost to Steve because of how bad the dice I bought have been rolled. I can blame Lawrence for my loss against you because I don't know. He said the rule correctly and now I'm sad because of the Sanguinor. But Shrike lived, which was very funny. What do you think about a bleed mechanic that's damage over time? Interesting, but very difficult to track. I do like the idea that I think if you want that kind of thing, Nurgle in Age of Sigmar does it, where you get like rot tokens, and then anything with a rot token takes a mortal wound. So something like that could work. So it does work in Age of Sigmar. It'd be quite fun to do. It'd be quite fun to explore, I think. So very slowly. I know. New Fulgrim has poison stuff. Oh, there you go. Apparently, New Fulgrim has it. So there you go. Damage over time has been decided. It'd be interesting to do a like an Elden Ring style bleed mechanic where if you add enough tokens to something through like 1 damage attacks, it suddenly takes mortal wounds. Maybe something already does that. Like I guess Callisto from League of Legends, you can like poke a load of like spears in and then rip them all out for a big hit. That'd be quite fun. My sister thinks the word Nurgle is a racial slur. I mean, I guess it kind of sounds like it would be if you didn't know what it was. What are people hoping for in the balanced data state? I don't really know what's going on. I know sisters need help. That's about all I know. They need to sort out Ultramarines because I don't want the stuff I like doing nerfed because Ultramarines. That's already happened before. I feel like my list is in a good place if I was just better. Get a load of this, Nurgle. Speed Freak buggy rework. Yeah, Speed Freaks aren't doing very well because Steve's a Steve Freak. A Steve Freak? Steve is a Steve Freak player. I've said he should. I want to play against Steve Freaks versus Scream Ravens at some point. Bloodless Angels need to stay. I play Carcharodons. So that's basically saying like you get the Oath of Moment if you don't bring any Blood Angels things, but you can still use the detachment rule. Yeah, I feel like you could almost do if you're bringing Ultramarines, same as like with the other ones. If you're bringing Ultramarine stuff, you don't get Oath of Moment. But if you bring Shrike, you get super duper mega Oath of Moment, which helps all win. That sounds fair, right? Oh, that was close. You can do this as well. Oh god, I've been going for 30 minutes on this one level. Bloody hell. Alright, now I'm just throwing them. I'm just going mad. Yeah, far too fast. I haven't played Guard before. Since you hate them so much, how many Rogal Dawns would you recommend? Legitimately, it seems like the answer is either 3 or 6, not 4. Archie was saying that 4's not that good because you lose a lot. You lose too much to play it. So if you're gonna go high number of Dawns, go 6, or go max 3. Okay. High Carl Oath is super good. Oh, that's a book, right? I can't read, but I will potentially read some books. Hey, Ray Momo, how's it going? The finals of the Super Major was 2 Bloodless Angels and one of the pilots works for the 40k rules team. I feel like that's a bit of a conflict of interest. If you were to base your Scream Ravens off a different legion from Raven God, which legion would it be? I mean, I guess like the problem is a lot of the other stuff Scream Ravens does is very much more chaos focused. So I'm trying to think of a loyalist one. I guess maybe White Scars? Because they're fast? Maybe it would be Blood Angels. Screaming Blood. Screaming Angels, I don't know. But the whole thing is like it's fast but like loud but stealthy in a very silly way, so I don't really think others fit. I guess Night Lords or Alpha Legion are the other ones, right? But they're chaos. The Reaver Lieutenant not getting Deep Strike is criminal. Do Reavers get... I assume Reavers get Deep Strike. But do they only get it with the Grav Shoot? Maybe it's the thing. I can take 6 unit numbers 3. You can get 3 regular and 3 of the new Rogal Dawn tank commanders. Kind of good the rule team's playing though, because otherwise you get the usual they don't even play their own game argument. That's very true. Oh, it went in! Come on, game. Let's test see how broken it was. I think he has his results true. So yeah, I think the only other ones that Scream Ravens would make sense as would be like White Scars, but like for loyalists at least. Surely. Nope. Why does it go like so easily into that one? It's very rude. Is this tabletop simulator? No, this is Trick Shot Simulator. It's a different simulator. As we know, in the modern gaming space, everything has to have simulator at the end, even though it just doesn't simulate anything reasonable. No, you know, card shop, TGC card shop simulator or whatever. Supermarket simulator, mechanic simulator. Which is a bunch of jank games, really. I thought this would just be a fun... It's a fun background thing to do while we just yap. I like to yap. I might as well yap with purpose. I could be doing more interesting and more useful things, but here I am doing this. Outriders are pretty good. Yeah, I do like Outriders. I didn't paint them up in time. I don't think I lost because of a lack of Outriders. That's the thing. So I'm not too upset for not bringing them. I lost for a myriad of reasons. A lot of it is knowledge check. To simulate the boring failed attempts that do perfect other trick shot challenges do. True. I thought they would have just done it first time. What is bad at Stuff Simulator? Right. The thing is, that was like proper stuck in there. So even if I got it in the middle, I don't think it'd stay. I think it would bounce off the one that's already there. So I do kind of want to get rid of it. Okay. He lost to his lack of Centurions. Potentially, like, legitimately, yes. I feel like, had I had more Centurions, I could have done better. That's not a joke. Two times Captain with jump pack, 3 times Captain with jump pack. Sorry, Chaplain with jump pack. Cave and Strike, 3 jump packs and 3 Vanguard veterans, 2 intercessors, 2 of trace. I'm pretty sure there was a lot of Blood Angels lists that were similar to that, just like max jump intercessors. It was a while ago, I think. It was one of the reasons that Vanguard veterans got nerfed, because of course they fucking did. You could be building and painting your Outriders. I mean, my Outriders are built. I could be painting them, but painting streams are slow, and I want to do some... I need to do some airbrushing, which I can't do on stream. But also, sometimes Paul gotta relax, you know? This is Paul's job. Sometimes Paul wants to throw balls down a ramp. And this is fun. I like to... and also, this is a good excuse to chat with people. But I'm not having to, like, review anything. I can just, like, look at chat and just... But I'm not playing a game where I can't look at chat. Like, the Gundam game was good, but I couldn't really look at chat much. I haven't really played that, like since the stream, either. Who wants to watch paint dry? That's boring. Exactly. This is like watching paint dry, but worse. Why not buy 3D printing and mass-produce Centurions? I don't have the time, space, knowledge, or money or desire, really. Obviously, money's a thing. Money's an interesting one, right? Because obviously, if I buy one, it will allow me to do future ones. But I like the GW one. I don't think I'd get a better quality Centurion model. And also, I need to prove to GW that Centurions are popular enough to not go to Legends. And if I'm going to 3D print them, then I'm not showing them. I'm taking that away. I don't know. I don't really have a desire to get a 3D printer. Instead, I just rely on the fact that ad revenue and generosity from members, patrons, and super chats and bits and stuff will allow me to buy Centurions from, well, from Element Games, I suppose. You throw your balls, Paul. Thank you. Trying to make a full third company for the car from the Caradon books. Mine is modified with some Primaris stuff. Nice. But running a Black Templar army, which currently has 10 man jump test score with the captain. That's cool. Yeah, I split the Vanguard vets. I think that was the right choice. I could even go further and just have Shrike on his own, which might be better. Like, just for more stuff. I definitely failed at secondaries, though, at the tournament. And I think that was just because I was too... I didn't get enough stuff on the board to... and primary, really. I didn't get enough stuff on the board to be able to do actions with it before it dies. I was kind of a bit scared to use some of the stuff that could have done actions. Alright, fine. Get out of there. Which again is why I think more Centurions would work, because I would have been less inclined to throw away like a big squad of 6 Centurions, where they could have been doing an action, for example, and not having to like decide whether to lean them out to shoot at something. Ball is bad at balls. It's true. No balls on this guy. I mean, these are marbles, I guess. So Ball is bad at marbles. Can you explain Legends rules? Yes. So if you go to a tournament, you can't use Legends. Legends are older models that are no longer supported for various reasons. Either they're like outdated models that they don't want to replace, or they're like old things that no longer have a replacement or a different purpose. And they support them, but not in tournaments because there's a lot of jank in there. Outside of that, you can do whatever you want. If you're playing just pick-up games, as long as your opponent's happy, you can play with Legends. I don't know if we ever got an answer, Raziel. I don't know if you ever asked about the Legends thing for the TT, for Tabletop Tactics. Because obviously, they used to allow Legends, but they don't anymore. And I'm wondering if someone brought something that was like so disgusting from Legends, they were just like, okay, yeah, we can't allow Legends because someone is going to bring some horrific thing that no one likes. My poor Tantalus. Exactly. I hope the Dark Angels get... Dark Angels? Fucking hell. Dark Eldar get... Drukhari get some good stuff. They need it. There's so much stuff that they don't have because of their old models. Rory stream when I'm at work. Got me to quit my job to support your channel. I mean, keep your job so you can support my channel through the money you get from your job. I mean, this is technically... I'm at work, technically. So, you know, consider that. You know, the Big Mech on Warbite can have a shock attack gun and the heavy keyword and a 5+ PS. What do you think will go to Legends Space Marine next edition? I don't think much will, to be honest. I think a lot of stuff is going to get replaced more than anything. Maybe stuff like, I don't know, like fire strike turrets. I don't think Centurions are going to go to Legends. Oh, come on. And mostly that's Copium, but also... I do think they're relatively popular, and I think they're a fun unit that I know people go, oh, but you know, like aggressors or Gravis kind of take them. They're very different. They are a war suit. They are like a exoskeleton rather than being a different armor class. Primaris can go into those, so I would like to see some Primarisified versions. Yeah, like for Drukhari, Court of the Archon doesn't exist. Grotesques don't exist. Mandrakes, they exist now, but it's a kill team. The Beast Pack doesn't exist. Like, loads of, like, stuff just does not exist anymore. They need replacing. Oh. Fire Strike Primaris? Oh, I didn't realize Fire Strike Primaris. For some reason I thought they weren't. I hope the Tactical Marines get an update instead of leaving. They probably will. I think Tactical Marines are one of those ones where I think they might become like a maybe like the battle line veteran unit. Like, I don't know. That might be quite fun. 9% of units going to Legends right now is we don't want to sell the resin kit, so we don't have to reproduce it, so we can replace it. Yeah, I mean a lot of those kind of like I've seen the kind of stuff that goes in Legends. It's like a lot of it's a lot of weird stuff. I don't think there's anything really in Legends that's like. There's obviously some examples of them being a bit weird about it, but there's nothing horrific in there, I don't think. Yeah, I have a 4K for the rest of this edition, most due to Infantry Children release, as I had a really cool idea, and GW said no. Fair enough. God lost their foot. Yeah, a lot of Forge World stuff is going away, which makes sense. I can finally watch a stream I finished work. Hello, welcome to... Oh, that was good. That probably would have gone in if I didn't throw that one. God's sake, Paul. I wasn't really focusing. I just kind of was chatting and just throwing it. I just ruined a fairly good chance there. Want to take Tactical Marines just by Horus Heresy box? Yeah. That's fair. Keep flicking the balls. I am looking forward to the Super Major. I've never had to use like the BCP thing. Best Coast pairing, so I've downloaded that and that's all ready. I imagine like after one day I'm already knackered. And like on after the tournament I had to go straight to like driving for my holiday, so I was already like I was not getting good rest. I imagine this Sunday's going to be pretty rough. So I'm probably going to go 0-5, and that's fine. As long as as with the tournaments I've been to before, as long as I meet some cool people, see some fun armies, learn some stuff, that's all I really care about. And get content, basically. I'm there for the content. That's kind of why I decided to do it. I was like, well, I'm doing this full time now. At some point, I have to go to a 2-day event. I can either go to this one that's near me, or have to wait another year to go to that one, or travel really far. So I made a call. Seems like after this, it's probably good because obviously I've got a marriage to sort out. Do you play any other tabletop games? Pick the Halo. Yeah, the Halo one sounds cool. I've played a few. I've played Storm Spearhead. I played Gaslands, but I haven't played it in a while. I've played Marvel Crisis Patrol with Steve a couple of times. He wants to show me Shatterpoint at some point. I should probably try that out because Shatterpoint I've heard is quite good. I play a lot of board games as well. I say a lot. I play some board games. Although it's one of those things I think like every time I go around to friends, we go, oh, we're going to play some board games. We very rarely actually play board games anymore. We just kind of hang out. Oh, that was close. Is this to be your first GT? Yes, it is my first grand tournament. Now, that's the other thing. Like the room at like the yes. Oh. Everyone celebrate. Casually Geeky, thank you for following. Perfect. Right. Card. That looks horrible. I might skip. I've seen this one. This one looks horrible. I might skip to this one. Oh, did it. This one doesn't look as bad. Anyway, where were we? Yeah, this is my first GT. I imagine I'm going to go 0-5. Love your content, finally catching stream. Hello, welcome in. Thanks for enjoying the content. What's your spearhead of choice? I've only used the one that comes in Skaven type box. Oh. Thank you for gifting a sub to someone. Thrithland. Thank you very much for the gifted sub. Thank you. I do want to use the Skaven one. I need to build them up. Something else I need to do. And that'll be the and full subscribe yourself. Thank you very much for the tier 1 sub. Thank you. That's gonna go straight into the Centurion pot. Oh, that was close. Yeah, screaming Skaven at some point. How many Centurions do you own? I own 12 and I want 18. Technically, I want more because I want to make my Chapter Master model, which requires several. Because it's like 2 different models, plus obviously spares if I break him because I'm trying to do certain things with him. Oh, very close. This one seems a lot more doable. I mean, the other one was doable because I did it. But... oh, come on. That drill is going to run out of batteries. Is that drill plugged in? Let's have a look. That drill's not plugged in. Unbelievable. I can look around as well. Oh, God. That's dizzying. I like it. Yeah, I love the basket of balls. Yeah, this definitely is the place you'd be if you were doing this. I'll put a look at this way now. We are coming up to an ad, which I will be playing soon. And I'll also stand up and stretch. And I encourage everyone to stand up and stretch and hydrate with me in about 5 minutes. And also like the stream and money. Just money. You think the Centurions might get an update? I hope they do. I mean, even if they don't, I still like them. I mean, I've heard rumors. I don't know where the rumors have come from. Maybe it might just be wishful thinking rumors more than anything. But I have heard people speculating that that is a thing that might happen. That would be cool. Oh, very close. Come on. And I will, GW, if you are watching, I will absolutely buy a truck ton of Centurions. If you do like a Centurion release box with like a Centurion character, I'll buy 7. Oh, I was talking about spearheads. Yeah, I want to do a thing. I don't know what game. Probably. I don't know. I want to do a death equals paint some more, and then if I finish the spearhead, I have to restart the game. Like as a longer project. I'm basically going to make for streams, just for information. Mondays are going to be a video game. Maybe I'll do a longer series at some point, like when Baldur's Gate 3's new update is released, which might have already happened, I don't know. Monday's going to be video game. Oh, I went in. Hell yeah. Rumors are just Valrak. Alright, that's fair. How important do you think WYSIWYG is? No, I don't think WYSIWYG is important. I went to I've been to several tournaments where my Vanguard veterans have lightning claws and no pistol. What does Singapore stand up for Centurion rights? Yeah, exactly. Razio, thank you for the money. It's just going to come through very soon.
You are better off uninstalling the app. Just use the website.
I don't remember what that was in... Which app? I can't remember now. I'm sure I said something. Yeah, look at this. 1, 2, 3, in. Well, that took 4 minutes. Maybe we'll try the card one. WYSIWYG, yeah, WYSIWYG is useful. So there are limits for WYSIWYG, right? So the way WYSIWYG is useful is best coast pairing. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, so WYSIWYG, for those who don't know, is what you see is what you get. It's essentially saying the model looks like what it has. It's useful for... So, here's the thing. If I showed you an image of a Drukhari and said, what gun do they have? You'd have no idea. As long as they all have, like, the same gun. Or maybe they all have different guns. I say a group of Scourges. Every single Scourge has a different gun. You just say they all have Dart Lances. Fine. If you have a second group of Scourges, if they are all at the same, you can say they all have Dart Lances. That's fine. So WYSIWYG is not there. They always have different things. But if you're saying everything's Dart Lances, that's not confusing. If you say one group has Dart Lances and one group has Blasters, that's a problem. Because then you're basically saying you've got to remember which of these two groups has what, and there's no visual indication for that, unless you paint it on the bases or something. This is going to be a nightmare. So WYSIWYG is basically there to be like, hey, if you are trying to pass things off that aren't there, make it consistent. And that works a lot more. That works fine, I think. I need to up the sensitivity for this one, I think. I think this is really just like a straight shot, to be honest. It's just a bit of a nightmare one. WYSIWYG sounds like a rule that forces you to buy new models if your old squads are outdated. I mean, that... Yeah, but not really. Like, most people are fine with it, because, again, can you identify the exact pistol or the exact gun that that thing has? As long as it's consistent, right? Like, you can't say, oh, this group of Terminators that looks the same has this gun, and this group of Terminators that has the same looking gun has a different gun. Oh, but I might accidentally change my mind halfway through. That's called cheating. If you have another way of indicating it, that's absolutely fine. I don't see a problem with that, because, again, for the Screaming Ravens, like, it's whatever. Especially with, like, pistols and weapons or whatever. It's just about consistency. I think WYSIWYG is there basically to be consistent, and I think Games Workshop are fine with that. I've never run into a problem where that's been an issue. One episode ago, they don't use Primaris models, but they are only Matsu Marines with bolters, so they stand out compared to other tactical squads. Yeah. Oh, we got another 3-monther.
Paul B6 Gromit, Paul B6 Gromit, Paul B6
Paul B6 Gromit.
Gromit, Paul B6 Gromit, Paul B6 Gromit.
That's an excellent point. Thank you, Becky D3 for the 3 months. Ads are starting soon. In fact, ads are starting now. So everyone, go and hydrate. Go and stand up, hydrate. I'm going to do the same. I'm going to stand up and hydrate. To stretch. Ugh. I'll check with the guys running the Super Major before assuming any conversions are acceptable. I think that's the same for any tournament, right? Like, I think it makes sense. I think they would be fine with it. And if they're not fine with it, I'll just leave. I'll be like, okay, well, that was fun. I can't be bothered, to be honest. It's one of those things where it's like, oh, God, Tiny Paul, I know. Thanks, Jim Speak. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's just like, at the end of the day, if people are getting really arsy about it, fine. Like, I won't bother. No, I don't have the time or care to deal with that kind of shit. So, if the Super Major is like, no, you can't use that model for, if I can't use my proxy. I mean, from what I've looked in the rules for the Super Major, like, it looks fine. It's like, if the proxy makes sense, it's about the right size, you're allowed to use it. So as long as that's like remains the case, fine. If someone does complain, it's like, well, okay, I won't bother. I'm fine. That's the horse the horse you're willing to die on. It's not the phrase. The hill you're willing to die on. If that's the horse you're willing to die on, so be it. Have to go now, Paul. Right, thanks, Zenic. Hope you have a good rest of your day. That's basically that's my thoughts of it, really. But I would not be able to identify shit. Apparently, as well, for the UKTC, you have to everyone checks 2 other people's lists, which is quite interesting. I quite like that as an idea, like crowdsource the list checking. Obviously, it's going to be interesting with the banner states. Like, oh, that counts. Wow, that was quick. Oh, the ads are still running. God damn it. Orc guns are literally not different. Exactly. Stuff like orcs is just like, you could just do anything. Because if terror bangabits don't come in the first place. Yeah, exactly. Like, you can just attach a gun to their hip or something, right? Or what I do is just say the Inferno pistol is them like doing something with their claws, because I have lightning claws on mine, and that doesn't exist. It's the relic weapon or whatever. It's not relic weapon. Vanguard, heritage weapon. I can't remember. All is bad at guess cap out here stuff. Apparently, I thought this one would take ages. 52 of my 112 models are 3D printed. I mean, I'm sure people turn up with 3D printed models all the time. To be honest, heirloom weapons. That's what they're called. So you throw it. And it's got to land on the stick. Okay? Okay. Oh. Oh, it's the same. Same rules as all the others. Oh, you got to give it a real whip. I've got this quite high on my sensitivity. I might even have to up the sensitivity even more. There we go. Oh, I hit the light. Can I get it on the light? I reckon I can get it on the light. He's gone mad already. Get it on the light. I reckon you could bounce it off the back wall. Oh, I hit it. Obviously didn't hang on, unfortunately. Thought about if Supreme Ravens retire, what the Ravens do with honor their dead. Bloody English Friends Army eats their dead to honor them. They probably have, like, they would probably be some sort of, like, just standard burial. What do birds do? Do birds do a certain thing for their dead? Maybe. I reckon this is off the back wall possible. Not off the light, but I kind of want to do this in real life. This is the exact same problem with trading card game simulator. It seems like a fun, like, opening cards is a really fun thing to do in real life. This seems like it would be fun to do a stream of. Just like, if I had like this many bloody hangers, I have quite a lot of hangers, but I'd have to go pick them up, which is a pain in the ass. Chromorn, yeah, so there would be a time of morning, right? Pro has way too many hangers. He's got a lot of clothes that he's currently not hanging up. They're all in the wash, I guess. They're all ready to be ironed. What do you think of the Emperor's Children release? I got distracted from a different question, but I'm answering this one now, I guess. I think it looks cool. I like all the new models. I think they look cool, and I'm interested to see where it goes. Hey, Elder God, I'm doing alright. How are you? All the time I thought 3D prints were banned. At proper GW ones, yes. So if you're going to a tournament that's run by GW, they do not allow 3D printing. And like at Warhammer World and stuff. But a lot of the third-party ones that aren't like run by Games Workshop are probably fine. Like again, obviously double check with them. And as long as they look correct, it's fine. That's the main thing. Yeah, check with your TO. UKTC are pretty chill with it. That's cool. In which case, my my singular 3D printed model and my 3D printed backpacks are going to be fine. That fucking yeeted. What's happening down at the end here? I need to hit one now. Fortunately, this doesn't change the controls. I've just changed how bad I am. Yeah, I need to get it so like is there a I can throw it backwards. I don't think I can really control the spin is the main thing. I guess it's when I let go. But I've hooked it on that chair, that's pretty good. Well, I'll take the chair shot. Anyone know any tournaments on the Iberian Peninsula? I mean, maybe. Gotta go for the other chair. True. Gotta have symmetry. Oh, there's a way to do it, like, off the top. Like, into the rafters, bounce it back and forth. Hang on a sec. Hang on a sec. What's going on there? That's a strat. Goes so high that it comes down. It's very funny. It's not at all helping, but it's very funny. I feel like the it's not hooking. Come on. Close. People gotta go to move. Alright. Take care of yourself. Have you ever played a game of Warcry? I have not, although I am interested. That was one of the things, because people are talking about other games. I do want to do some streams where I look through other game systems at their rules and see what's going on. Try aiming above the pole. I mean, there's not so much aiming, to be honest. It's just like there's no. I'm just kind of yeeting. It worked for me before. My depth perception is really bad, though. Like, I'm struggling to see the depth. My local store trying to build by the building next door and hoping to open it for tabletop play. That sounds cool. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to a club that I've not been to a club before. So if I enjoy myself and the people there are cool, then that'll be more opportunities to play some games against things I've not played before. Like I said, I'm potentially going to well, obviously if you're still around, I'll be playing against Gene Stealer Cults, which will be interesting. That's that one I need. It needs to get it so the hook. Well, some of these are definitely like not facing the right way. Or maybe I'm just mad. Come on. Oh, close. Oh, tapped off. Is TTS... Is TTS... I can't speak, sorry. Tabletop Simulation is pretty good. The thing with it, obviously, is it worth the money for just playing Warhammer? Maybe, but it plays so many other games. Like, it's one of those ones where once you have it... Hey, I got it on the other chair, there we go. Once you have it, like, you can do so many things with it. It's a very powerful tool. You just click as a... Yeah, you click and basically you hold down click, you drag the mouse, and then you let go. So it's kind of like... it's like you're kind of... It is trying to mimic you throwing, like, a hanger. It can be a pain to set Warhammer up in the first place. Yeah, it is a bit of a... It wasn't... I didn't find it too bad. There was definitely some challenges to it, but it's not the worst thing in the world. And there's quite a lot of good tutorials on how to do it, so... There's quite a lot of support out there now. I think the first time I tried to do it, I had no idea, but when I did it recently, it wasn't as bad. Will the angle with the timer help your depth perception? I don't think so. It also helps... It doesn't help with left and right as well, because I can actually control left and right. So I'm wondering if it's like a case of if I aim more to the left, like it's more likely to get on there. That seems to be getting closer. You just kind of have to lock in the distance your mouse travels, which I'm not very good at. That one was closer. It seems to be getting there. It's falling just short, I think. Oh, that would have been funny. Just do that and it just comes down right on top of it. I think there's some sort of control with the amount it spins. I'm hitting it now, but not well enough. So this is going to be our game for the next few weeks on Mondays. It's a good time. At least I'm having a good time. Are you having a good time? Let me know if you're having a good time. Throw it at the ground? I don't think I can throw it at the ground. I can throw it in the air to kind of bounce it around the room. Like, actually, that was almost working. I mean, the problem is it's never going to like land properly, right? So go back to normal. Do any new models with this year's campaign book release? Have they done new models with... They've done like... I guess maybe? Have they done new models with it before where they like go from Pariah Nexus to... I guess it'd be Nakmund? If the Crusade book is anything to go by. I mean, maybe. This is sure one of those games you watch someone else play, not yourself. Well, it's glad you're here then, because you're watching me do it. Make a pile of... Yeah, that's the thing. I could make a pile of hangers super tall so that it bounces off those, but they delete the hangers, which is rude. Going to be starting Warhammer right off the right way, in my opinion. First, I'm going to get the introductory set, the box of jump pack Marines, and then I'm going to buy the start set. That sounds about correct. Obviously, don't buy too much stuff that you have so much stuff, like an overwhelming amount of stuff to get caught up with. Like, do it one at a time, which I think is the correct way to do it. And have fun. The main thing is having fun. That's the thing. It's got to kind of come in like that so that it hooks at that point. But that's such a fine line. Like if it over-rotates, it's done, right? Yeah, I can't do that way because it makes the left and right more difficult. And remember, whatever army you think is cool is the coolest. Exactly, yeah. But here's the thing with the meta. Unless you are big boy top player, it doesn't matter what you play. You can win with whatever. I won with 12th Centurions and Stormreaver in the Dream and then lost, but, you know. You can win. Just not every time. Okay, this one... I don't know about this one. This one's a little bit more cerebral. A little bit more visceral. A little bit more annoying. I might try a different one. I'll come back to this one. He says, well, continuing to throw even more. So I'll come back to this one. Maybe just have another, like, 20 more tries. Yeah, sometimes they're like rotating more and hitting. And other times they don't rotate as much. I don't think you can spin them the other way. Like I haven't really found there's no like backspin control for spinning it, so alright, let's return to stage select. How many goodies did you buy when you went to Tabletop Tactics HQ? I actually didn't. The first time I went to bought a shirt. I didn't actually buy any this time. Let's do some darts. So Paul, what do I do after watching my team that has consistently disappointed me go #1 win, regular season collapse in the last 2 of regular season, then last game being... What? I don't know what game... What? Yes? I think the answer is yes. Are Centurions will be Legends be removed in the 11th? No, I don't think so. To be honest. Oh, wait, there's a timing element to this. Oh, God, okay, hang on. First, I've got to actually land it. I've got to get the right kind of target. I'm just kind of trying to hone in on the actual middle. On the bullseye before I start aiming for the... These are getting more difficult, aren't they? Let's return to stage select. We'll come back to that one, because that one's a difficult one. Maybe we try the marble half pipe. It looks like it's a... Up, down. We're going to do bounce ball. Marble spiral. Ooh, oh, there's quite a lot. Try marble. Let's try bounce ball. Now I'm sure we'll win the second tournament to get to Final Four in March Madness. Sure. Good luck with March Madness. I don't know what March Madness is. What we doing? Oh. What? Oh, was I meant to do? I wasn't paying attention. What was I meant to do? Oh wait, this is my one. I just threw it in. Oh, you meant... Oh, right, okay. Sure. Okay, well, I guess we'll win that one. I wasn't paying attention. American basketball tournament. Ah. Alright, so up, bounce, up, bounce. Okay. Imagine liking sports. I know, right? Okay, this is a good marble one. We like the marble ones. This is another half an hour we can spend. Can I? Yeah, you do kind of have to do that. Otherwise you will just throw it over the... It'll just bounce a bit. No, that one's got stuff. Oh, that was actually quite close to start. Not going to get that close again, am I? You have to be really, like... like that. Not quite. That looks good. Oh, close. That looks good. No, too slow. Too slow. What's your favorite Space Marine unit? I really do like Vanguard Veterans. Ooh, not quite. Wrong one. I like Vanguard Veterans. I like I do like the Brutalis. I like the Storm Raven. I like all the stuff I use basically. That's why I use it, I guess. Do you like Tyranids? I do like Tyranids. Tyranids are cool. I do enjoy a good Tyranids. I know to get that one out of the way is the problem. I'm not hitting the dice anymore. God damn it. Oh. Not quite. So I got a cool. Oh. Nah, too slow. Yeah, a lot of people like... I do kind of like Terminators, but I don't feel like they fit the Screaming Ravens for some reason. There's something about them that's like... not quite what I'm looking for. I do think they're cool, though. Oh. No. I like a lot of the Gravis stuff as well, actually. I do like Heavy Intercessors. I like Aggressors, Inceptors. They're all pretty cool. Oh, I like Desolators as well, because I'm a child. Any wishes for the balanced state set this week? Buff Centurions and the Storm Raven. Thank you. Make my life at the next tournament easier by making me have to redo my list. I don't really have many wishes. I'm just interested to see how I'm interested to see what happens. I hope Skari hasn't nerfed Drukhari anymore, and that Drukhari can finally get some love. Thousand Suns. Thousand Suns is an interesting one because they're fine, but they're in a very weird position where they're a list that I would not be good at playing. So I'm not really looking much at my like Mutant Vortex Use are great because I should be playing my MVB, but should be playing Chauncey, but I don't know how that list pilots because it's so complicated. Maybe I'll give it a go at some point. Do you ever try Super something? Yes, I have. We did a game, me versus the entirety of chat, a couple of months ago now. That is one of the videos that is going to come out. I'm going to do the highlights for that. Oh, should I assume everyone enjoyed the last video. Obviously, I haven't done a video I didn't do a video last week. The one before that about my list. It was very funny because I cannot win a game with 12 Centurions, and then I was currently 0-2, and I then went 0-3. So clearly the answer was no. No, I cannot. Get out of the way. Find a way to buff non-Skari players. True. Yeah, Skari should just himself have a nerf. If you have to play against Skari and he's playing Drukhari, you get +1 to win. Ah, not quite. Emma, thank you again for the super chat. Why is it not? Why no come through super chat? You okay? Where is super chat? Where is text to speech? Anyway, I'll just answer your question and then it'll probably interrupt me while I'm answering. I haven't played around with the factions in what did I just fucking say?
Which Gaslands units and faction did you play?
I didn't really play much around with the factions, but I played... I had a regular car with a harpoon, because they're funny. I have I think it's a heavy truck with just the BFG, which is just there to just end one thing's existence. And I have a Jeep that I use that has flamethrowers and Molotov, so it's just like a flaming thing. Usually it sets itself on fire and nothing else. Just watch your video on the pile of shame. It's very important. Thank you. A lot of people, I think, because I was speaking to some friends of mine over the weekend who I was on holiday with. And it was like, yeah, that's the kind of stuff people like to watch who aren't also not that into Warhammer because they can understand it. Obviously, a lot of the more Warhammer rules-centric ones are a little bit more for people who play Warhammer. I mean, some people say they watch it even though they don't know what's going on, but that's definitely more crunchy. And like a room review and a pile of shame review is something that anyone can enjoy. So, and speaking of, if you want to have your pile of shame and hobby desk / room reviewed, in the Discord there is a channel for that. So go there. Oh, it's good. It's good. It's not good. Did you ever play versus Imperial Knights? Did you find them impossible hard to beat? And do you think they are stronger than Chaos Knights? I have not played against Imperial Knights. No. I've played against Chaos Knights a lot, and I can't beat them. So if Imperial Knights are harder to beat, then I have no fucking chance. Well, that was good. No, it's too slow. Look good. No, it's off a bit. Just ordered the MGZZ Vercar. Hell yeah. Ah, not quite. I still have my Epi on to do. I'll probably do a stream of that. I just still want to do the crowd control idea I had. Too fast. Because that does look like fun. I'll tell you one problem with me playing against Chaos Knights is I cannot so close. I cannot for the life of me pass any leadership test with my Space Marines. Despite the fact I only need like a 7. It's still like no. Oh. Knock that one off and replace it. Quite. Oh, damn it. Oh. I mean, Gasland, I just plot one monster truck and call that 45. Yeah, monster trucks are fun in Gaslands. What's the scariest unit you played against recently? Well, anything in Eldari, because I don't fucking clue what's going on. But an actual interesting answer, I think the Ein here, the Votan Terminators. A group of 10 of those with a Carl was devastating. So goddamn scary. Like, so much lethal hit stuff. Like, so many shots. It was just like, they are horrible. I also fucked up, I didn't realize something that was a Berserker, and I was like, oh, I'll just go with these guys, and then I was like, oh, they aren't regular, Votan, they're scary. Yeah, so if you like the stream today, if you like the stream, you should like the stream. Come on. Also, the Sanguinor is kind of scary. Because you can just kind of appear and just fuck your shit. Which is very unfortunate. The big axes usually give away. Wow, that's the thing. They were using hammers, and I didn't notice the hammer. Like, the big axe, like, if it's, like, nice and bright, yeah. But I wasn't really paying attention. And it was like, okay, I'm Wounded on 2. So I was like, whoa, Wounded on 2. So he's like, oh, yeah. Like, oh, yes, that's not the unit I thought it was. Well, I'm boned. And I was indeed boned. I got a decent amount of score that first game, like, comparatively. But it was still, yeah, he absolutely destroyed me. Really, really nice player. Like I say, Ben, I think his name was Ben. I hope I haven't got his name wrong, so otherwise I'm going to feel really bad. Really, really nice guy. I look forward to playing him again, maybe at some point. That's something else I wanted to do at some point this week. I want to do, because Tabletop Tactics has a like a thing you can do to close. To like apply to be a guest. I want to do that at some point as well to get my hat into the ring there. Probably after the tournament video. Seeing the ink disappearing? Yeah, it's kind of scary. I just want to go with 12 Centurions badly. I mean, it was a lot of fun, but I went 0-3. It wasn't really the Centurion's fault. It was me being bad at the game. A lot of it was just like bad, like lack of knowledge checks. A lot of bad, like some really bad misplays. Like trying to do stuff that really wasn't worth doing. Excuse me. That's the main problem. It's kind of being bad is the problem. But I learned a fair amount, and I'm hoping to take some of those learnings into my next tournament. Which will be a 2-dayer. Like I said, I'll probably do some sort of vlog. I don't know how I'm going to do it. Hello, Mr. Ball and stuff. Having you on in the background while I work. Hell yeah. Waiting for the last of my PC parts coming. Nice. Which part is it? Is it like a screw? That would be the most frustrating thing in the world. Like, oh, I've got my PC parts ready, but I'm missing like one wire because it didn't come with a pack or something. I was like, oh, for God's sake. I haven't done any sort of like PC stuff for a while. I probably should. I feel like my PC is starting to fall apart. It's been a long time since I've done any sort of like reinstalls or anything. So I imagine at some point I'm going to need to invest. Which will suck because I need this thing to work. God damn marbles. You get some good attempts, but there's a very fine balance between having it fast enough and the right angle. I mean, I guess that is like entirely the point of the game. So kind of my commentary on it was a bit redundant. But you're here listening to me, so take my commentary as you want. My sword on Windows is still 2019. Jesus, yeah. Mine's not that bad, I don't think. I think I replaced some parts in like 2021 or 22. When did Serious Sam 4 come out? It was around then. Because that was when my my trusty 9070 was starting to fall apart. That's when I had to replace it. And that must have been 2021, right? Whoop, over the top. Before I go, then using the old parts to build a new PC. Ah, nice. Ah, that one wasn't in the way. Get out of the way. You're right in the middle of the road. Yeah. Disappointing. What do you think the strongest single model unit in the game is? Magnus? Probably. Oh! I looked at chat, I was not paying attention, apparently I got it. I need to watch it now because I didn't see it. What happened? It was a purple one, I think. Purple comes in. Oh yeah, just pushes out the way. Nice. Alright. Hell yeah. I wasn't even paying attention. Badminton shuttle. Why not? Okay. That seems reasonable. Yeah, I think the strongest single model is probably Magnus right now. sensitivity a bit. But not that much. Can I? There's no way I can just like... I don't think I've got the angle for this, do I? No. Right, I'm putting my mouse full sensitivity. Can I just yeet it off the back wall? Do we think? No, probably not. Alright, we'll go sensible. And by sensible, I mean we'll continue playing the game. When I watch a video on Death of Hell, the reprints of that kit, also Blue Bando logo. Yes, that was pointed out in, I think it was the video after that, the one about the Schwarz set. That was then proven. Yeah, because the comments originally were like, oh yeah, it's an older kit because it's red, and then the box I had was blue because it was a reprint. So I made that joke, and people were like, no, it's a reprint. I was like, well, that's not what the comment said originally. Really forward to the Volgrim, based on information I've seen, he'll probably be the new one, even stronger than Magnus. Yeah, I've heard good things. And it looks amazing. It's such a cool model. What are you doing on Thursday stream? We're doing Hot Take Court, which you haven't seen before. One random viewer will be selected to sit in front of the audience and give their hottest Warhammer. I might even open it up like hottest just... Well, actually, no, I probably shouldn't open it up because people are going to say some weird shit. Hottest Warhammer takes. I mean, you could, I guess, like, you can say anything you want, really. It's your time. And then we, as a group, ask questions, kind of determine whether it is a hot take or not. We're not looking we are looking for not just takes that are controversial or not, it's how hot they are. So it could be wrong, but if it's your hot take, it's hot. So, and then we dispense justice as sees fit. So if you say your hot take is Centurions are bad, I ban you forever from life. If you say like, oh, I think Ultramarines are like unfairly like hated, then we go, well, that's cold as fuck. Go draw me Ultramarine. That kind of thing. My first MG Vercar kit was EW Wing Zero. I should get more kits at some point. I do like Gundam. My dream just to tell me it's plated. Hell yeah. You can play the new Gundam minigame? Yes, I think I will. When, if I get the opportunity to, I will definitely look into that. Because it seems like a perfect thing, right? Like, Gundam and tabletop game. Like, why wouldn't I? What's your opinion on World Eaters? I've never played against them. But they seem pretty cool. They seem like the kind of thing I would like because they are go fast and hurt things. And Angron is very cool. It's one of those ones where I think if you're collecting it, you might have to... stomach the fact you'll have to buy, build, and paint Angron, which if you're fine with is cool. Blood for the Blood God, because you also get to like shadowbox people or something. I think that's the meme. You guys have a gun to get to in a perfect grade? Yeah, I at some point should get a perfect grade. That'll be a fun challenge. Maybe maybe that can be a, maybe if I do a subathon at some point. I don't know when I'm going to do a subathon. If ever. Probably never, to be honest. It sounds like a nightmare. Why has that suddenly gone... Why has this gone really low? Have I... Oh, probably because I'm letting go too early. Those are getting a bit more accurate. Oh, that was close. Okay, I'm out of time now. I think I'm making Any modifications to your army list after the tournament? I mean, that's what this week's video is going to be about, basically. So the tournament I'm going to, the Super Major, there's not going to be that many changes. There's a few. I'm taking out the Ballistus, I think, and putting in some more Incursors. And I think that's it. Basically, obviously, I don't have time to make anything new for it, he says, while playing this for like 3 hours. But this is important work. This is chatting time with chat. This is community building. And I couldn't possibly be doing any sort of other painting. Also, I want to give the story of the last go. Then after that, we're going to go heavier on Centurions, because I think that's the way forward. Bando makes an RG's 82.0 to fix problems it has. I mean, there's a lot of datas already. I don't know enough about Gundam to know if people want another Zeta. It seems like a popular one, though. Yeah, for the tournament, let me actually, while I spin this, I have my list on here, I think. What is the new one? Oh yeah, I've got loads of more characters. Yeah, the Lieutenant's back. I've got a Jump Pack Captain and Shrike. The Judici is still there. Oh no, what have I just... I think I've just taken out the... No, that's right. I've taken out the... Yeah, so I've got the Incursors instead of Infiltrators. I've taken out the Ballistas to get some more characters, I think. I think that's what I've done. What's my time zone? It's UK. Greenwich Mean Time. GMT. Although at the end of March, we'll go back to BST, which feels like it's been very quick. I feel like we've not been in Daylight Savings Time for that long, but here we are. There's also, like, unseasonably warm on holiday. Like, I don't know why, but it's gonna get cold again. Weather, innit? He sounds British. He is indeed British. Did you try Lancers? I've not got a Lancer yet. I do want one, though. I think for me, time's gone pretty quick because I've gone from, like, you know, if I think about when the clocks changed to now, I was employed. And now I do this. So I guess technically employed. My parents now know what I do. And are quite supportive, which is quite nice. I was kind of worried. I may have told about this on stream. There was a worry where I was like, are they going to be supportive, or are they going to be like, Paul, you wasted, you know, you went to university for computer science and you are wasting your time on this? But they were like, no, that sounds cool. So, you know, happy with that. I'm also a lot happier doing this than being in the tech industry still, I will say. Not to it was quite funny, obviously, on my holiday with friends. They were like, "Oh, no, I've got to go back to work on Monday." I'm like, "Well, you know, I don't really mind that. In fact, I've missed work because work is this, making videos, and you know, staring at my YouTube stats where it goes, "Oh yeah, you're not getting as many views because you didn't upload a video this week." And I go, "Oh no, my entire channel is going to die. My livelihood. Oh no, panic." So if you don't want that to happen, hey. So if you don't want that to happen, become a member or Patreon or Super Chat to help support the channel to continue to do stuff like this. Apparently in 8 minutes and 52 seconds, I can get that shot. So, hell yeah. Just been most science screens this summer. Am I cook then? No, absolutely not. I had 11 years of a very strong career. So, absolutely not a problem. You continue to be that computer science. It's good. It's good. It's good shit. Is when are you full time? I guess technically January. Start of this year, I've been full time. January was kind of like the in-between period where I was full time, but I wasn't really taking it seriously full time. Like I was saying I was unemployed, and then I was like, no, you know what? No, this is now employment. Marble Spiral, we like marble ones. All right, I think I could just yeet it into the cup from here. Depending on where it starts. Okay, maybe. Surely. Probably need to lower the sensitivity a little bit. Alright, let's try it properly. Oh, fine, we'll do it properly. You do not need to give it many beans. I'll tell you that for free. You need to give it a exact amount of beans to get this to work. That was not the exact amount of beans. I mean, look, if you're going to give me this opportunity, I'm going to try and cheese it. I feel like if you get it, like, just perfect. This is so cheesable. No, okay. It's going to bounce out is the problem. I see the issue. There's a really fine line for this. Which I guess is the game, right? And that one was pretty good. This bloody dinosaur. Oh, I mean, fuck it. Fuck it. Why not? 1 minute 25, easy. Easy. It's currently 3:15. Yeah. I pulls out his subscribers on his channel. He should be 1 million by the end of 2025. 1 million? I don't think so. There's a hope that I can get to 100,000 and get my silver play button by the end of the year. That would be good. So subscribe if you aren't already subscribed. I mean, that wasn't cheese. I did that properly. That was pure proper. Did you ever have some kind of experience with cheese while playing Warhammer? Maybe tournament. I've never had any. Every game I've played at a tournament has been perfectly, like, down the line, really good. I've never had any issues. You said I'm just going to take a 40k. No, I've done the 40k, and now I need 400k. Probably. I don't know. Plastic cups? Sure. What we got here? Throw a cup. It kind of hovers and somehow curves like it's a bloody football. 69k, then 420k. There you go, you see. Hang on. Different instructions. Up. And then like that. Maybe it needs a bit more beans. Yeah, this one's a high mouse sensitivity one. Why can't I just throw it forward? Like, I don't know why it's telling me to go like slightly left at the end. I can just do this. Oh, I guess you need to spin so it doesn't turn over. Oh, yeah, you need a spin so it doesn't turn over. I see. If you just throw it straight, it flips, right? So you need to give it spin so it stays upright. I have to give this one quite a lot of beans, so I need to go like full mouse sensitivity on this one. Look up Turn 28. Yeah, people have mentioned Turn 28. It's one of the games I might look into at some point. Finally catching a Paul stream. Welcome in. You have caught an interesting one. We're yapping about Warhammer, and we are other war games. We just talked about Turn 28. When I talked about Turn 28, I've said yes, Turn 28 is a thing I acknowledge. And I'm trying to do this one is too annoying. The amount I have to flick it is kind of a pain. 3 chips in a row. What's this one? Why does that turn like that? What the hell? Okay. Maybe right about computer science because I just need it to work out. It was a fork over just for angling, yeah. I mean, I did pretty well with my grip. Well, that's the wrong one. Okay, this one seems like it might be a pain. Oh! Because you have to kind of throw them the other way to get it to turn that way. Ah, not quite. You. You have to get 3 of these in a row. You shit. Well, straight over. Yeah. There's no way you're getting 3 of these in a row. My god. The game expects a lot, doesn't it? Like, just one of these is difficult enough. Unless they don't have to be, like, perfectly in a row. You can just do one, then the next, then the next. But doing these back-to-back is insane. Right, okay. They need to go. This is a reset button, because... they were starting to stack up. Okay, I've got a ramp. Oh. Rejected, I guess. Right, Fulgrim. Does that count? That counts. I'm going to say that counts. Oh, I see. So once you get 1 in, you only get 2 more shots. Right. Well, that's shit. I was wanting to show up the cells with Gunpla kit and Warhammer kits, and my brother said I have to buy him a Warhammer kit for 300. Okay. Yeah, so as soon as you do that, you fail. So what I'm going to do, actually, is practice the others. See how much beans I have to give. There's no way you can do these back to back to back. You gotta be joking. Yeah, you've got to be joking on that one. I just got into Gaston's part thanks to your video. I'm currently waiting for my first batch of Tourcaster off. Hell yeah. If I see like a flick and shot. Oh, bottle flip. Surely gotta do the bottle flip. Yeah, if I see some like cool Gundams, no, what are they called? What are they called? Hot Wheels. Then I'll usually pick one up to try and do some gas guns with it. Right, I need to massively up the sensitivity. Now, this one's a pain in the ass to do as well. Oh, I mean, I could probably up this sensitivity as well, right? No, this one sucks. That one sucks. I like the ball ones. The ball ones are good. The card one was okay. 2 cards in a row is impossible. Let's try this one. I need to have my jumper off. It's a bit warm. Ugh. Is there a VOD of you playing versus chat? Yes. There's VODs of it. I'm also going to be making video highlights of it. Ugh. Jumper. Hey Cheesio, I'm well, thank you. How are you? Hope you're doing well. So what am I meant to do? I need to watch it again. I wasn't paying attention. What am I meant to do? So, throw a card. It hits the ball. To reveal the hole. Okay. I understand. I literally just did not pay, I just didn't watch. But you get... Oh, fatal error. You get the game to crash, apparently. That's good news. I might as well run the ad while we get this set back up then. Everyone stand up, stretch, and hydrate. Your body will thank you. That's what I'm going to do. You might see a small fall, which will be very good. And I'm in big mode, so yeah, there you go. You didn't see small fall. Anyway, hope everyone's doing well. Ugh. Has Paul ever played Thank Goodness You're Here? I've not. I've seen it though, so I kind of know what happens. Started working on custom knight castigator that's supposed to end up looking like a gladiator, complete with plume helmet. Hell yeah, that sounds awesome. I haven't got my body to thanking me for anything. True. What were we trying this one? Let's see if I can get it to not crash this time. Okay. So you gotta get the card first. Oh. I guess you're hitting this book. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, then once you do that, you... Right, so I thought it looked like it stayed there, but that is not the case. You have to be quick on the mark. Ready? I threw it on the fucking floor. Right, let's practice the ball. It's about like that. So it needs to go a little bit to that way. I started learning how to throw cards at one point. In one of those ADHD fueled things where you just start flicking cards. Before you played against Votan no, it was Votan, Eldari, and Blood Angels. I didn't play against Tyranids in the end. I was going to be playing against Tyranids, but my first opponent was changed because we were late. Ball. Do you want to move? There we go. Too early. During our participation in tournaments, traveling a lot, I've been hungry and there aren't any shop tournaments hosted here. Tabletop Simulator? I assume people run Tabletop Simulator tournaments. No, that was the wrong button. I pressed reset instead of swapping to the other throwable. My bad. Too early again. I need to go, yeah, proper late. Ah, too early. Too late that time, in fact. Yeah, the fire dragons are absurd. Like, re-rolling everything plus... Really? Plus they're like Melter 3? Like, what's going on? Why are they so good? Good job throwing on the floor. Yep. Ooh, not quite. All motorcycles for Gaslands. That would be very silly. I do have a new model I want to use to make a drag racer, which is just a missile. Is really funny. I think that's basically all they're really used for. You just use them to like charge into something and cause an explosion. I don't see what else you'd use them for. Okay, I managed to get the ball without the book. There we go. This one this one's gonna be tricky. This is a tricky one. I might go back to I think hangers is probably more doable than any of these. That's not doable. Race to pin might be doable. Have you seen the new RGRX7822 2.0 kit? No, I have not. I feel like oh, I've got to say, I wasn't paying attention. What do I need to do? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. Let's just go back to the hangers so I can read chat and thing hangers. It's released last year. I haven't seen. I'm not much of a. I don't keep up with a lot of stuff. Like, I don't keep up with really keep up with like Gundam releases or whatever. I just buy ones that I think look cool. But yeah, Eldar feel like one of those armies which, if you know how they work and you know how to beat them, they're not that bad. But if you don't know how they work, they will just rinse you. Like, I don't get them. They just absolutely annihilated me. Yeah. What if I do it like... I'm really moving my mouse for those at the lower sensitivity of my mouse. Like, my normal sensitivity does not make up, does not cut it for this one. I'll have my turn and then it'll be our turn. What are you watching? You're watching Trick Shot Simulator. Which will probably get unlisted and put onto my VODs channel because it's a video game. Tomorrow there won't be a stream. I'll be working on videos. And... but we'll be streaming on Wednesday and Thursday. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. I'm pretty sure I'm doing something wrong with this one. Whoa, that was close. I'm clearly not doing something wrong. What do you use to draw? I use a Wacom or Wacom Cintiq that I got for super cheap because I had a bunch of vouchers and Prime Day, whatever it was. Quite nice. It's been very, very nice. I used to use a mouse, but you can tell the difference between the ones I use the mouse for and ones I use the tablet for. And I then use Clip Studio Paint. I keep want to call it Clip Paint Studio, but it's Clip Studio Paint. Yeah, full SNT. I mean, it's one of those weird ones. Like, I've got this full SNT that real artists use, and I'm making these doodles that don't at all justify it. But hey, you know, it's my life. I'll do what I want. Apparently. All right. Oh. 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 I fully believe they were just MS Paint drawings. They were at least, like, you know. I mean, I probably could have done them in MS Paint, but yeah, I use something a bit more refined. Layers are super useful, is the thing. Like, even for someone like me, having a layer where I can change the facial expression of a model or of a drawing without having to change the whole thing is very useful. There's exacerbated hand problems, so I recommend a drawing glove. I do have a drawing glove, yes. I have one from I had an older tablet that I used to use for other things. I wanted to learn to draw at one point. I still want to learn to draw. It's on the pile of things that Paul wants to do with his life. Learn to draw. learn to play Warhammer. You know. At some point I might learn to draw, but alright now, I'm clearly doing this. This is clearly more important. I don't know how you would draw without the glove, because my hands just would get stuck and it would be annoying. So the lack of friction you get from the glove is really useful. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I know. Like, artist. If I lost the ability to use my hands, I'd be in serious trouble. We're building a half-scale Dalek. Wow, nice. But yeah, like, I'd love to learn how to draw. I'd like to be able to draw like character stuff. I've always wanted to be able to draw like my D&D characters and, you know, actually know how to draw. I've tried learning before, but I've never been very good at it. I was very, very happy on bold because it's so easy to draw a circle and then not have to draw hair, because hair is hard to draw. It's officially licensed by the BBC. That's cool. I've drawn Centurions before. They're actually quite easy to draw because they're basically just boxes. The main issue I have is like dynamic posing. I find it very difficult to draw my character with more dynamic poses because I don't know how posing works. I try and then it looks very not dynamic. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. And I'd love to learn how to do it. And I'm sure I could, but I'm also excessively lazy and get stuck on doing things like this. Because I'm just weird. A self-made flashbang in sunny weather? True. Well, to be fair, actually, you have to wear a hat because otherwise your head burns, which is very annoying. Yeah, so Shuri's and dynamic poses don't mix, no. But trying to do like funny drawings and trying to get like me running, like is like tricky. I think we have one of those posing models somewhere. I think my missus has one. I just need to watch more Drawfee. If I watch more Drawfee, then just by osmosis I'll get the knowledge. That's how it works, right? No one tell me otherwise. Also, if I learn to draw, I can't say Paul is bad at drawing anymore, so I kind of have to be bad. That's the best thing. I can just be bad at everything, and no one can complain. I mean, my life won't have, you know, won't be fulfilling and have meaning, but at least no one can complain to me about it. I look for a job, or is YouTube good? No, I'm now full-time YouTuber now. Until this becomes unprofitable, but through sponsorships and ad revenue and generous Patreon and membership support and super chats and whatnot. So this is currently a viable career. My latest video actually did like ad revenue wise did weirdly well. Like, I don't know if just ad revenue was just doing nice that time, but don't know. Then you'd be good at being bad at things. That's true. I'll be bad at being bad at things. No, I'll be bad at being... Yeah, I'd be bad at being bad at things if I was good at things. Yeah, there are rumors about Centurions going to Legends, but I wouldn't believe them. And also, if Games Workshop know what's good for them, they won't. Just email me, Games Workshop. If you think about sending Centurion to Legends, email me, and I'm sure we can come to some arrangement. I'm just going mad now. Just throw as many you can down there. Way to fire! Way to fire! Okay, that was my I've gone mad moment. I didn't realize Spell Chain was pretty explosive. Yeah, that one did really well. Again, I think it's basically because people who aren't into Warhammer, it still is relevant because seeing the way people live and essentially making fun of them is universally funny, I guess. It doesn't matter if you're into Warhammer or not. Seeing mess and going, wow, at least I'm not like that, is the language anyone can enjoy. I mean, most of my videos are done pretty well. The Gundam one, the 30-minute missions one didn't do very well. It did okay. But my other videos are done pretty well, like in the 50k range, which is like a lot more than normal. So I'm fairly happy with it. Do you play Total War? No, I've not played a Total War game since like medieval Total War back in when I was a kid. I think it's Gundam's like normally the Gundam videos do really well. I think its 30-minute missions specifically aren't as, and the video was a bit weird. And I think as well, YouTube didn't recommend it to people because the problem is YouTube. The way YouTube works is essentially it'll go, okay, let's send this to your normal like group of people. Oh, they like it when we'll try and show it to more. So if people don't watch it who normally watch my videos, it won't go that far. I think the problem is YouTube goes, okay, Warhammer people like your videos, and then I do a Gundam one. It goes, hang on, the Warhammer people aren't watching your Gundam video, and I'm like, well, what about the Gundam people? And they go, oh wait, yeah, but they aren't watching the Warhammer one, so we're not going to send it to them first. You go, all right, and then you wonder why everyone has like 12,000 different channels because YouTube algorithm is nonsense. The best way to support me really is just watch the videos, whether you care or not. Like watch the video, and if you don't care about it, just leave it on in the background. So at least you've watched. They think you've watched it. I found your channel looking up Drukhari stuff when I first started playing 2 years ago. Then a video of yours got recommended to me again a few months ago. Oh, nice. Yeah, the first tournament video was doing okay, and then suddenly like 5 months after it came out, it exploded. That was like the first. That was like that and the best and worst models. They're the ones that exploded the best. That hanger was stuck in the wall. Yeah, it's kind of annoying because I do want to branch out to other stuff. Like my I really enjoyed making, and I think people really liked the trading card game simulator video, but it did terribly because no one wanted to watch it. It was like, oh, these Warhammer people aren't going to watch this, so we're not going to show it them, which is kind of frustrating. So I can't make fun videos like that and risk losing out on the ad revenue that I would have got from a video that's likely to do better until I get to the point where I'm like more comfortable in like getting more money than I need, essentially. Which again is what a woe is poor YouTube man. Can't afford to play video games for a living. Has to do work. And I'm fine with it because I'm much happier doing this stuff than I am anything else. Yeah, that's the other thing. I have to make another channel called Paul is Bad at Gaming and then start having to make like several different. No, how do I then balance the release schedules across that? That's the thing. Then you go, well, you could get an editor, but then I'm like, yeah, but I don't really want an editor. I like the editing part. I like the editing process. Most of the time, to be fair. Because the editing process is also where I do the drawings, so, and I make a lot of jokes in the editing. Which would be difficult to coordinate with an external editor. Just so I can go to the description page to scroll through videos YouTube might not show me. That's the weirdest part. Like, I'd say like 2% of my views come from the subscription tab. No one uses it anymore. I don't know why, because I use it all the time. That's how I like find videos. But apparently that's not the done thing anymore. I guess it's the, you know, the algorithm brain. People just go onto YouTube and say, oh, what do I want to watch? Rather than going, here are the people I follow, I want to watch them. But some people only play meta for tournaments who will play thousands of dollars for a whole army steamroll and then sell one odd army to make a new one. I guess it happens. The thing is, those kind of people who do that probably aren't winning tournaments because they're changing armies so often. They don't actually know how it works. They just go, this is the
Here comes trouble!
Jesus Christ. I forgot that was a thing. Irby! Thank you for the raid. Hello, welcome raiders. Hope you had a good stream. That was louder than I expected. I need to turn that one down. How's it going? Stream was good. What were you doing? We are currently we're just chatting. Just having a chat. Mera J, thank you for following. What? I can't hear you over the Here's Come Troubles, maybe deaf. Yeah, we're playing, we're flicking hangers at this. And we have done for a while. We're just chatting about Warhammer and about channel and stuff. A nice, relaxing, chill stream of yapping and flinging. Yeah, some people don't use the script tab as well. It's weird. Enjoy this game? It's alright. Like, the ones I did some really quick. I did one like 5 seconds, but I don't think I was meant to do it the way it wanted me to. This one's a nightmare. And then there's some where you have to do like several things in a row, and I'm like, they're just not happening. I'm sorry to say. As much as I'm sure the game would like me to do it, it's not going to do it that way. Is £30 good for a psychophage? Has it got a box with on a Spiro? I think that's okay. I don't know what the comparable price would be if you got a box with it. I don't know. Someone who plays one of the most competitive US stores, people who win often are the people who stick to their armies more so than meta chasers. 2 of the top 5 decent players in the US play at my store. Wow. I mean, that's the main thing. It's, yeah, people who do that kind of meta chasing, it's the same with video games. Like, if you think of like League of Legends, people are like, I'm going to play the meta character. I'm going to change every time. And if I play the meta character and lose, it's your fault. But no, you're playing a list, you don't know how it works. Like, the people who are making the meta know what's going on. You do a lot better if you understand your own list, and you've had a lot more fun as well. But also, some people, I think it's like win equals fun, lose equals not fun, which is boring. So you're at the same trick shot? We went around and did a few more. Then we came back to this one. And I think I'm probably going to just flick the... I'm not even looking at the screen anymore, to be honest. I'm just looking at chat. So it'll go in eventually. I've never been into Warhammer personally, but I found out Worlds Crossing recently as I began painting miniature 3D prints. Hell yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of like... Because Warhammer has so many different aspects of it, right? Like, for painters or whatever, you can definitely... There's a lot of crossover. I cannot find the Tap video Paul is in. I've heard it's like it might have been like a clip they shared on social media that might not be there anymore. I don't know if it's on like Facebook or Instagram or something. If someone does have that clip, shove it on Discord and I can have a look. But I don't care if people see my face. It's like it looks like this cartoon, but slightly more realistic. Never played Warhammer games or bought any kits, but it interests me. Yeah. And that's the thing. A lot of people that I've seen like, oh, you know, I got into Warhammer because of your videos. I'm like, well, sorry for your wallet, first of all, but still very cool. Got some grinning gargoyle war paints for Christmas? Hell yeah. I've not heard of that brand. Are they any good? I should probably try some other paint brands. My best tournament performance I did with Knights 3, Big Knights 4 armor just spread. People didn't know how to deal with the volcano lands. Hell yeah. Yeah, Steve did well with his three. He had a lot more war dogs. We had like 5, I think. 5 or 6. No, it was 3 big, 5 small, I think. Because of the relative buffs and nerfs. If you had to start a new army without Centurions, what would it be? I'd probably go back to Drukhari. I do want to kind of... Orcs are one I quite would like to try. But actually, having played against them, Votans are quite interesting. And they have pretty cool models. Oh, someone had a really good, speaking of Karkarodon, someone had a really cool Karkarodon army. Really nicely painted at the TT place. Yes, battle doggos, not war dogs, true. We have flesh sofas, delicious. Even one coat is miles better than several coats. Nice. I played my first game against New Eldari. I did not respect Fire Dragons, Scorpions. Oh yeah, I did play against Striking Scorpions. I was against Warp Spiders, Fire Dragons, and Howling Banshees. Yeah, Fire Dragon and Dark Reapers, I think. Yeah, Fire Dragons are fucking nuts. I don't get how they are balanced. I mean, they're very weak is the thing, but you can shove them in a Wave Serpent, get like, you know, yeet them up the board, and then just wipe anything out. It's absurd. I have a gun kit from 2006 that's gold plated. Wow, nice. Yeah, I definitely want to get back into Drukhari at some point. I'll see if they're if they get anything cool from the balance days. Like, the thing is, I really like Hellions, and Hellions are kind of garbage right now. I want Hellions to be good. Like Witch Cult stuff, I want to be good. I need to also paint them. But they're in that really annoying thing where I've like partly painted them and not finished them, and now when I go back to try and paint them, like, what do I start with? Like, there's so many little bits on each model. I don't know what to do. I think I've had this close once. Yeah, I'm not even really paying attention. I'm just flicking. But I guess this is how you do it in real life, right? You just kind of... You wouldn't be trying to aim. You just be throwing. They roll hit wounds and damage against vehicles once. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, Melter 3 is the weirdest thing to me. Like, why do they get an extra Melter? Why can't I have an extra Melter? Yeah, when your favorite one's bad, it's hard to find motivation. I haven't played Votan in months because the hunky chunk land force is poop without void armor. Hello, Alan. How's it going? Yeah, it's a T3 thing, but that's the like I can kill Fire Dragons pretty quick, but they still have 5 up invuln, so it's not exactly like guaranteed. You still have to like put some effort into it. Not like Drukhari where you can just like kick them over. Okay, yes, we have Scourges are pretty good. Rest of the bolts and grenades melt them. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, the Storm Raven actually did pretty well against them in terms of melting them, but obviously it's when they're into. I think there was 2 groups of 5, so you're firing a lot into not that many points. There was and Fire Dragons was only part of it. Obviously, then like 2 groups of Howling Banshees, and then 2 groups of Striking Scorpions, and then Dark Reapers. There was so much on the board. Like, it just was not. I just couldn't really handle it. Aggressors, little mini Centurions. That's the problem. They're little mini Centurions. Why wouldn't I get big main Centurions? Have you tried the Imperial Fist attachment? I'm not. That's the heavy one, isn't it? The only detachment I've tried is the Vanguard Spearhead, but I've played against the Salamanders one. Forces you to be patient turn 1 to 2. Disgusting. So GW has love for Eldari. It's one of those ones where I think it's like... Eldari need to be cool, but also they're very difficult to balance because there's so many different things you can do. They are pretty cool, though. Alright, we're going to go for another one of these, just mad throws. I feel like these are just worse attempts. I don't know why they're spinning so much. Like, I feel like they're not supposed to spin that much. To actually get it on the thing. Oh! Hey! It actually worked! Oh, it's not working very well. How's the new mod search going? Oh shit, you're right. I should do that, shouldn't I? That was the one thing I didn't write down that I need to do this week. Thank you for reminding me. I'll write it down now. Mod search. Alright, we'll watch that trick shot. Because apparently I did it. It's interesting. It kind of caught itself, like, rather than it being the one where it like span around, it basically just caught itself and then dropped in. You know what? We'll take it. Can you do it again? Sure, here you go. I'll do it again. Boom. Alright. Yeah, I think that'll be it for today. Thank you for watching. Had a good time. Nice time back on stream, couple of hours. I'll be back on Wednesday. We'll do some model reviews. If you want your model review, go to the Create channel, blah blah blah. If you want your not models, if you want your Pile of Shames and desk reviewed, that's also the Discord. That's open at the moment. Thursday will be Hot Take stream, so come join me for that. And thank you for watching, everybody. Was there a raid we can do? What kind of raid are we doing? Hold up. And you know what? I'm just gonna. You go watch whatever you want. I'm not gonna raid anyone. I'm just gonna go watch something. Anyway, thank you very much. Have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Thank you very much for watching.